Live from NBC4, this is the Channel 4 News at 6.
Ready this time.
Okay,
yes.
in case you haven't, it's okay. We're taken care of. Yes, tomorrow is Mother's Day, and if you want flowers, there still is time. In fact, the California Flower Mall is staying open 24 hours, and they've got some serious discounts. NBC4's Stephanie Staten is live in downtown LA. And Stephanie, I understand there's one specific flower that's getting a lot of attention.
Yes, indeed. The orchid. We'll talk about that in a second. But this place is pretty cool. It's a whole mall dedicated to flowers. And I'm especially excited because one of the vendors is named after me. You can see it right there. And tomorrow is my first Mother's Day. But let's talk about this place because it's really, really cool. Joining us is Mark Chadoff, the owner of the California Flower Mall, to tell us about what's going on. A lot of folks here shopping.
Yes. This is before Mother's Day, and we're going to be open 24 hours, starting this afternoon, this evening, all the way until tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Sunday and Mother's Day, and then we'll reopen on Monday for Mexican Mother's Day as well. But as you can see, I mean, it's a monster flower market day, and we're extremely busy.
Yeah, a lot of great deals to be had here because a lot of people may not realize this is not only wholesale but open to the public, and you guys have prices up to what, 70% off?
Up to 70% off. You're buying direct from the wholesaler, so anybody can come down here, the DIY type person, the event planner, party planner, or just anybody that wants to buy flowers at reasonable prices, or actually very deeply discounted prices, up to 70% off. For example,
you can't really beat that.
You can't. I mean, you can get a bunch of roses, 2 dozen roses for $10. I mean, come on.
Yeah, let's talk about a little more about that because, roses always a popular choice for Mother's Day. We also have some mixed bouquets.
Mixed bouquets. I mean, here's some mixed bouquets. Red ones, red roses starting at $25, which is, signifies strength and love. Of course, you have multiple bouquets of different colors. You have orange and yellow, and there's a mixed bouquet. And again, $25 on up, and you have a beautiful bouquet to take to your mother.
And the prices are negotiable, so you can do some wheeling and dealing.
Price is negotiable. You come down and buy a piece of this, a piece of that, and you can make a deal with the vendor directly. And of course, orchids.
Yeah, let's talk about orchids because you can see these are absolutely gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
Orchids red hot this season.
Very, very hot. Orchids are very affordable, and it's considered the green gift. They're sustainable. They're alive. They last up to 6 months in a blooming format. They're beautiful, and they're starting at $15, $20. You can get an orchid, and they just last.
Yeah, and 10 years ago they were what? They were $200.
$200 15 years ago. They were very expensive. Now they're grown locally here in California, so you're buying a locally grown product at a very reasonable price.
Fantastic. You can't beat that. So that is the situation here. California Flower Mall open 24 hours from now through Mother's Day, and come on down. You can get some great deals for mom, especially for those last-minute shoppers, Andy and Pablo.
Excellent. Thank you, Stephanie, and happy early Mother's Day to you. Well, it could be the key to a very long life.